things. I do drugs and I have ideas. One of my favorite things to do is I like to get very high right before I go to bed. Yeah. Like 50, 100 milligrams, something like that. Yeah. I know. That sounds like a lot if you weak as fuck. But the goal is to be high enough as I fall asleep that I'm still high when I wake up. Right? And then my morning thoughts be genius. You know? And I did this a couple weeks ago, and I woke up and I just understood women so much better. Yeah, and we gotta have more empathy for women, because this is what I thought about when I woke up that morning. I was like, okay, imagine, sir. Imagine we live in a universe where you born with just 200 nuts to bust. Think about it. You've been walking around infinite your whole life. You ain't never had to count them. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never had to worry about running out. Yeah. You need to have a lot more sympathy for women, right? Because, they born with all the eggs they gonna ever have, right? And by the time they hit puberty, their body is destroying them shits. Every single month. Oh, nobody came in you? Suffer, bitch. Suffer. You know? So every time you want to be like, man, this bitch crazy. No, she's disappearing from the inside. That's stressful. Like, you're never gonna have a homie venting to you, like he going through a divorce or something. He's like, you know what? Fuck Elizabeth. I wasted 75 nuts on that bitch. I gave her my best nuts. She just walked away, Or imagine you at work, and you're like, hey man, what's going on with Doug, man? He's usually so upbeat. Like, what's going on with him? Hey, between us, man, quiet as kept. He on his final 5, man. Yeah. He started menopause last week, and he kept saying he was hot. We got it on 65, and that's rough, right? That's a stressful existence. And then there's in vitro, right? Have y'all heard of this? I mean, I know the women, a lot of the young men have. It's one of those things that like all women have to deal with eventually, but they never talk about it, right? Like their mustaches. And I will run a black light over every top lip in this room. Y'all act like I'm full of shit. We telling the truth in here tonight. All these hoes got a stash, you understand? If you haven't seen hers, don't propose. She not comfortable being vulnerable with you yet. And maybe you asking, well, Brian, when's a good time to ask to see it? I'm like, well, this is what I do. Whenever I first catch her looking at my completely soft penis, I want to see your fucking mustache right now. We going in the bathroom. I'm putting on a jeweler's monocle. Going over your lip, because now we both seen something that wasn't for the world. Yeah. You don't get to peek at my dick in maintenance mode and go on about your business. In vitro, so I'm gonna keep using you, sir, since you don't have a choice, right? And so we still in this world where we run out of nuts. But now, put on top of that, the societal pressure for you to reproduce and have kids. Okay? Now you late 30s, early 40s. You just had your last hot boy summer. Right? You and your lady, you trying, but it ain't working. I mean, y'all fucking, it ain't working. You sitting in the doctor's office. He's like, I got bad news. I don't know if you thought it was a myth or you lost count, but you fresh out of nuts, man. But don't worry, I know you're feeling vulnerable right now, but I'm right here with you. Just give me $30,000. Okay? Take these vitamins and hormones for a little bit. Come back and see me. I'll go up in your balls and scrape a few off the walls. Right? Yeah. We'll pick out the best ones, we'll plant them shits, and it only works like 20% of the time, but don't worry. We can try as many times as you'll give me $30,000. That's how they living out here. Have a little empathy. Because you gotta admit, if that was the world we lived in, men would be on every third date. Like, so what are we? Because I don't got nuts to just be wasting on the bitch. What's your intentions? Like, you in it for the long term, or you be warning your sons, hey, these hoes only out the one thing, you hear me? Don't let a bitch waste your nuts out here. I've been dropping little clues, little Easter eggs throughout my set, but I'm a big time feminist. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of reading lately, and I've bell hooks, etc. And they're making good points, like, oh, women are people and stuff like that. I was like, okay, that's a good argument, So I started acting like women were people, and it didn't break anything or ruin anything. And as a male feminist, I might be the greatest male feminist of all time. I meditate on my feminism. I think about it a lot, and I thought about this a lot. As a male feminist, there's only 3 situations that I will be comfortable punching a woman in the face, and not feeling bad about it at all, right? And listen, I know a lot of the women already got strong feelings about it. You haven't heard what I'm gonna say, and I literally been entertaining you for an hour. Maybe some of y'all think I'm gonna be like, punch bitches, good night, right? But I don't want everybody screaming out how they feel. I'm gonna pick one of y'all to just be the representative, right? Is it okay with you? You wanna? Okay. So I'm gonna say each reason, and then I'm gonna do like this, and then you can respond however you like. Okay? You can say whatever you want. You can't say nigga though. I know. Yeah, the white women tricky. They be like, you said anything? No, bitch, not on my watch. No. So here it is. 3 reasons I would punch a woman in the face and not feel bad about it. Number 1 is if she asked me to. Yeah, that's called consent. That's none of your business. How 2 adults climax or whatever. Are you okay with consent, ma'am? Yes? Good girl. So my number 2 reason that I would punch a woman in the face and not feel bad about it at all is if she was stomping out my mama. Now, let me be clear. I'll let you get a fair fight with my mama. She talk a lot of shit. She got a mouth on her, but she got hands to match. Right? She legendary in the hood. She like 49 and 12, something crazy, Yeah, but I'm not gonna let you stomp her out. And listen, I know a lot of y'all from the suburbs. A stomp out is basically when you already won a fist fight and your opponent is on the ground and you decide to be extra and stomp on her body for bonus damage. You know? So let's just say for the sake of argument, you know, you at the function, you get into it with my mom, you know, it come to blows, and, you know, the Lord is with you that day. You know, you overcome the Philly shell, you get the best of her. She's laid out. That's not an issue. I'll help her up, we'll go home. It's happened a dozen times before. But if you moving for the stomp, I'm gonna jab you, bitch. I'm not letting you stomp my mama, I'm sorry. And again, let me be clear. I'm not gonna fight you like I would fight a man. But I'm gonna give you a quick, you know, bitch be good. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give you a little sample. You decide if you want the whole thing, like Costco, but for whooping your ass. For my mom is all I'm saying. For my mom? That's fair? Thank you. Outstanding. And last but not least, my tip-top reason that I would punch a woman in the face and not feel bad at all. And let me just say, as a veteran of the U.S. Marine Corps, my most American reason that I will punch a woman in the face and not feel bad at all is if someone offered me enough money, for the right amount of money. Yeah, that's where I am with it. That's the American way. Okay, our values are for sale. There's three numbers you gotta know as an American: your address, your social, and how much money you would sell out for. And for me, where I am in my life right now, you know, because Netflix doesn't pay as much as you would imagine. For about $50,000, not a bitch in this room will be safe, you understand? I will put the tips on every single one of y'all. No, we're stupid, we're silly, we're having fun, you know? Some bloggers gonna have fun with it and report I'm a messiah. Listen, I want y'all to know something too. I ain't one of these comedians that be hiding behind like, oh you know, this is art and these are just jokes. I meant that. You know, so decide if you still a fan or whatever. Nah, okay. No, seriously, guys, listen. There's no lessons in my jokes. You know what I mean? Like, if you learn something, or you shifted your perspective, or you feel enlightened by something, that was purely a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? That's just a side effect. My goal was to make you laugh, you know? I'm not a philosopher king or none of that shit, you know? But some people, that's not enough. They need their comedians to be serious. They want a real nugget to leave with, you know, something to really remember about it. I really mean, that's really my personality, right? And some of y'all need, and this last one, this is for those people, okay? If you gotta leave here with something,